Hey everybody, this is Squid Vicious here, another vicious video. Just wanted to kind of go back a little bit. Remember actually the last video I did, I was talking about this really nice cigar accessory that I really liked. Actually had a humidor that had a hygrometer on the top, came with a humidifier stick, which sucks. Throw it out, put a bow in the back in there. It was a little bit round, had this ashtray that comes out and had a place for a cutter and had a little drawer here in the front that you can open that also came with, or it has a cutter in here. And remember, one of the things that I mentioned about some of the previous models that I was showing was it would be nice if it had a coaster. And remember on this model, this actually had a coaster that came out that had some magnets on the corner that stuck on the very bottom here. Well, one of the things that I did mention about this, if you remember, if you look a couple videos back, some of my older ones, this drawer here, see how small that drawer is? I mean, there was a couple models I had a small drawer. I said, you watch. In time, guaranteed, they're actually going to go ahead and make one of these where it's going to have a bigger drawer. Everything here is just fine. Everything I've always wanted. Got an ashtray, place for a cutter, humidor, coaster, little drawer here for punch or an extra cutter or something. And I said, you watch. I said, I guarantee you they're going to make another model of this that has a bigger drawer. Well, it's been a week since I did this video. 1 week. And I happened to see on Amazon, just on a spur of the moment kind of thing, I thought, you know what? I'm going to see if they have something like that. And look what I ended up seeing online. This big ass box. Try to tilt my camera up here a bit. I saw this huge box for this item online that it has this little symbol here. It's not going to fit. It just really is not going to fit here. And the name of the company, I think this might be backwards. Let me go ahead and see if I can swap it. But it says OTAKOKIT or something like that here. I saw it when I ordered this and I said, wait a minute here. I need to take a look and say, what the hell? Why is this thing so big? Let me go ahead and flip my screen around here because I know it looks a little bit weird. I had it flipped around because of where my mouse and all that stuff was. But this, I ordered a newer model that came in this real big box. I wanted to open this for you and show you what this looks like. This is what I anticipated was going to happen. So inside this big box, nicely packaged, boom. Okay. And whenever I need to turn this inside up. All right, take a look at this. Lo and behold, look at what we have here. Humidor, a wood base, wrapped up in plastic here. And a little card that has the name of the place. I know it's backwards because my camera is backwards here. Okay. The ashtray. And like I said, I knew this was coming. I just knew it was coming. But take a look at this. And I expected this. Here we have, its company says OTAKOKIT, I guess. Let me turn it around for you. And take a look and see what they did. Rather than having the coaster here at the bottom, they put the coaster on the top for your drink. You have a slot for your cutter. You have your ashtray. You have the square acrylic humidor that was in the first one that I had from Semkont. This one's the square one. And it's the same exact one that was in the Semkont one. But here is where I said they're going to make another one for this specific reason, and they did. The only thing is I don't see a means of opening this. There must be something inside this drawer, and there is. Here is the bigger drawer. Here is the bigger drawer now. So you can put a variety of smokes in here, probably any extra stuff. Now this drawer, I'm gonna take it all the way out, has this little hole here, so it did not get shipped with the drawer cap on it, but they do include it, and they include it with a screw, and they include it with an Allen wrench here, but you can go ahead and put that in. And I get that. That's fine. The only thing that I am noticing here is I do not see a cutter. That's the only thing that I see different from some of the other ones. However, let's see if the cutter happens to be in the humidifier. Lo and behold, or the humidor. Lo and behold, yes, it does have a cutter. So I stand corrected. The cutter was not included inside the drawer. So here is where they have the cutter that's inside the humidor. It's all wrapped up in a lot of protective plastic here so that it doesn't jostle around and crack your humidor. Now, actually, just to let you know, I actually saw online where you could actually get just this humidor as a replacement if you end up damaging this. I'll provide a link for you where you can just go ahead and get this. But it does have the cutter, and the cutter is the regular stock one. They just did not put it in the drawer here. It was actually inside the humidor. But look at the size of that drawer. So now this is actually bigger than the one that I showed you that had the just the coaster area and the ashtray and the wide drawer. It was actually maybe about this wide. Now this one's a little bit bigger. But here it is. They finally did it. I knew it was coming. I kind of like it this way, where I have my drink right on top. I have my ashtray here. Here's a place for a smoke. Here's a place for a smoke. You can turn this around where you can actually take advantage of both of these grooves here. Put a smoke here, lay one here, whatever. And you have a bigger drawer if you want to go ahead and maybe put some Robustos in here. I don't think a 60 ring is going to fit in here. It doesn't look like it's going to be wide enough to accommodate a 60 ring. But if you have like a 52, maybe a 52 ring cigar will fit in there, but I don't think it's going to take a 60. But what's nice is you can put maybe some longer cigars in here rather than just, the 5-inch. You can probably put like a 6 in here, something like that. But here it is, and they finally made it. Large drawer, has all the best of all the worlds. Humidor, coaster, ashtray, large drawer. I still like this. I mean, I do still like this one too. So basically, it's going to be up to you. Do you want your coaster to be down low, or do you want your coaster on top? Because both of these do serve both of those functions as far as, humidor, coaster, ashtray, and drawer. But like I said, with this one here, this drawer was a little bit smaller compared to this drawer, which is significantly larger. I don't know if you can see the difference there. Okay, it's about almost 1.5 times the size of that. So again, I mean, this is going to serve the best of both worlds, regardless of which one you want. If you don't want one as long as this one, you can go with this one. And the coaster is at the bottom. And like I said, that coaster is magnetized on this previous model here. It's magnetic here, and you can slide it out very easily. Or do you want the longer one where the coaster is on the top? Okay. So I will provide a link for you if you're interested in getting this. And this again is OTAKOKIT is what the name of the company actually says. And like I said, you can find this on Amazon. And I think this was like 40 bucks or something like that. Let me go ahead and bring up the web page for you so you can take a look at it. But here you see it here. That's on Amazon. It is $39.99 at the moment, and there's a picture of it. And you will see, a couple of other pictures where they have the humidifier is a piece of crap. Get rid of it. But does have a rubber seal around the humidor. Has the ashtray, has a hygrometer, and it does have the gaskets at the bottom, so for it to be non-slip. Now, as I mentioned, this humidor right here, if you would need a replacement, you can actually just get the humidor. It says 4 inches on the bottom when you see the humidor online, but this says 3.7. I did get a replacement and it does fit. Okay. So you have a wide accessory drawer, glass tray, rubber seal, solid wood, everything's great. So that right there is all you're going to need, I feel. Now, am I going to get another one? I don't think so. I mean, I think I've pretty much gotten enough, to be honest with you. So what you want to do is when you find something you're happy with, go ahead and stick with it. I think this is just perfectly fine for me. This is probably about maybe, a little about maybe a foot long, foot and a half long or something, but this is going to serve its purpose. So I will leave a link for you on down below for this, and I'm also going to leave a link for you if you would need a square. This is the square one. Remember, the other one on the other one was round. Okay, you could probably find these pretty much anywhere, and it'll probably fit. I mean, this one is not quite fitting; it's not sitting in there flush. But these square ones, or the square ones, they do have these on Amazon too, and I'll provide a link for you. I'll look around for the round ones too to see if I can find a round one replacement for you. I'm always worried about these because the acrylic, you don't want it to crack or break, or if you accidentally drop it or something like that. So, so that's it. This is the OTAKOKIT cigar humidor and cigar ashtray set with your own acrylic jar, your humidifier, and hopefully you'll like this. So happy smoking and enjoy yourself.